What's up, Gunpla modelers? This is Strider Prime bringing you another edition of Gundam Customs. Today I'm going to build, by popular demand, the 1/44 scale, high grade, Gundam Age-2 normal from the Gundam Age animation series. Now, this is the second Age kit from the series that has bears the Age moniker. We've seen the Age 1 and its various forms, the Spallo and the Titus, and as Asano grew up and had a son of his own, they started to work on the next generation of mobile suit based on the experience that the Age 1 has experienced during its combat with the newer mobile suits that the new enemy has, starting to show up in the series. This new mobile suit is more of a fast attack transformable type, kind of like the Zeta Gundam, for those of you who remember. And it's a little bit more bigger and more robust looking kit that I've ever seen before. Bandai has already released a high grade kit, as you see, and they've already planning to release the 1/48 scale. I was asked if I wanted to get one of those kits, and I said no, because again, I have no place to put something that big here. And one thing about this kit that I was kind of laughing at to myself. I didn't realize that they named this. When the mobile suit goes into flight mode, they refer to it as Strider mode. Yeah, I know. Even though it's Strider with an I and I'm with a Y. You can't help but laugh at the simplicity of it all. I got this from iShop2Go, so I'd like to thank those guys for sending me this kit. And I'm going to custom build it. But first, let's look at how this kit looks. Here's the kit in fully built, both front and back. This comes with its own flight stand, so you can have the kit in its flight mode. Plus, it has the capability of saving your parts that you have, the extra parts that this kit comes with. Weaponry is, of course, the new beam cannon. I remember it was called a Hyper Dox kind of. I forgot how it's called. And it comes with 2 beam sabers, of course. No shield. Well, it does come with a shield, but it's a small shield, unlike the big shield that the Age kit has. The Age 1 kit has. Okay, and here's some more detailed information here. Kit costs about 1,500 yen. It's a little bit bigger than the other kits, so this is going to be a cool kit to build and paint. So you guys understand, this is what everybody wanted me to build for this week. I was hoping for Banshee because I had some ideas for it, but everybody wanted Age-2. And so you guys understand, even though we've extended the contest for the Age-2 coloring custom coloring contest contest that iShop2Go is holding, this is not an entry. I'm not participating. This is for my own personal use, and as a matter of fact, I am going to enter this kit for the New Jersey MosquitoCon show that's going to be held in Wayne, New Jersey this coming April. So let's look at the contents of this kit and see what we have to work with. Alright, so tray number 1, of course, we have blue, white, very little red, only 3 parts of red. Here are the 2 beam sabers, and there's about 6 parts of yellow. So, it's pretty good. Got all that. Next tray, of course, is more white and blue. Since this has more blue on it than white, it's going to be interesting to build this kit. Here are the wings, some of the legs and frame. And of course over here, I thought this was part of the kit. No, that's actually the stand. And the next part is the charcoal part for the joints of the arms, legs, body. Here's the parts of the gun, and of course here are the polycaps and decals, which they will not be used, and I'll cover that in a moment. But first, let's look at the manual. Let's keep this all together. Now then, detailed information, of course, of the Age-2 normal, and of course this guy who has inherited the Age system. We're going to look at the colored parts here. Of course, more detailed information and looks of the kit, both in mobile suit mode and Strider form. More, I guess, bigger pictures of what we saw in the box, the variations of the Age-1, some of the other kits that's coming out in the series that has, the model kits that will be coming out soon, which is the Adele, which is already out, and of course the Geno Age-2. You may want to get that. Plus, they've already showed off the new double bullet mobile suit, which is the second variation of the Age-2 unit. That is a kit that I want to get too. And then of course the color guides, which we will follow in close detail soon. Of course, this page here covers all the parts. And then we have the assembly of the body, the head, the arms, all the way to the completion of the body and the arms, the legs, the waist unit, the wing assembly part, the gun assembly, and all over here is the final build of the stand and how to transform this kit and placement of the parts. Alright. Now, I did say that I am going to paint this kit. Bear in mind, this is not going to be a straight build, or excuse me, not a straight color build like I did with the what do you call it, full armor. I'm going back to what I like to do, and that's actually painting it, painting metallic coating. So let me show you the paints that I have to show off here. So I could easily, I have a lot of paints here that I want to try and want to use. For starters, of course, let me prepare this for you guys. Red, I'm going to use the metallic red that I painted on the full armor. Even though very little red has been used, I still got a lot. And the only red that's going to be required is the waist and the head. So this is taken care of here. The next part would be the blue. Now, I have this metallic blue right here, and this is the one that I used on the feet and the shoulder, the feet of the Unicorn Gundam, and the shoulders of the Desaik. This color doesn't do its justice, even though it is a nice shade of blue. I have to do this in one pass so it has a nice lighter coat to it. But I have a feeling that's not going to happen, because this is kind of a bit darker. I want to lighten it up. And the only way to lighten it up is if I paint metallic, the silver, the metallic silver, or gunmetal. Like for example, here we got gun chrome. This is from Mr. Color. So I paint this gun chrome, and then over that, and forgive me if I didn't have it prepared to show it up, because I didn't think about it at that moment. Here we go. I'll paint that with the clear blue. Now, for those of you who remembered me painting clear blue over chrome silver, it produced a very, very unique color look to it, which I wish I can give you an example, but it's the same color tone that I did on the Wing Gundam that I made last year. So that would be perfect for this, for both the feet, portions of the leg, the portions of the support of the wings, and the body. So I'm more inclined of doing this than doing this. Even though this one has a good look to it, it's a little too dark for me. So I can't use that. This will be put to the side. And then of course the rest of the white parts of the body will be painted, of course, this color, being gun chrome. Of course, I may decide to switch and then move to this color that I've had under the wings for quite some time, titanium silver. I think titanium silver may look better for the rest of the body, while these two combinations for the blue. For the yellow, I may think of two things to try. Chrome silver, or the gun chrome on the yellow, and then painting it clear yellow over it. And to give you a perfect example of what the clear yellow looks like, I mean, when I did it before, is this. You see? This portion of this was painted yellow, this color, and then I painted clear yellow over it. So this has the effect to this. That I'm going to do with the minimal amount of yellow that's on it. Finally, and this is the part that I'm a little bit confused, and I think it's not going to work for me if I decide to stick with the decals. Take a look at this. Right there. That guy right here. Excuse me, let's see if I got to zoom in. There we go. You see? Now this is the actual chest piece for the Age-2. In which case, I have to take this sticker and put it on that. I'm not going to do that. And by the way, all this, the charcoal color, will be painted metallic gray. Once I paint everything all metallic gray, I'm going to cover these using Tamiya masking tape, and then paint it with neon green, which I don't have. I may have to make a trip to the hobby store and see if I can pick up the neon green and see if there's an alternative yellow for me to pick up. At one point I was actually thinking of replacing the yellow with gold, but I think that's a little too much. Don't want to deviate from that. Well, that's it. I got all the tools ready, I got all the paints ready. I'm going to begin disassembling all the parts and putting this kit ready for painting and airbrushing. So let's begin building high grade Age-2 normal.